We consecrate our inhalation as divine, sacred, and holy. And with our exhalation and continuing exhalations, anything and everything that does no longer match all that is sacred within, inviting you to release it, surrender it, see it evaporated, disintegrated back to the nothingness from which it came. Scan check for all that is no longer sacred. It's a spiritual defragmentation. Let it go through the soles of your feet to Gaia Mother Earth to recycle, refresh, restore, and make new. Let it go through the pores of your skin. Let it go through your exhalations. All that is no longer sacred, all that no longer serves you for your highest and best good. Release, bless and release, release, bless and release, release, bless and release, surrender, let go. So invite yourself to release all that is known and unknown, that no longer matches all that is sacred within you, within any level of consciousness, within any molecule of your beingness. Just release it if it does not match all that is divine. Release it now if it does not match all that is sacred. Again, we consecrate our next inhalation as divine, sacred, and holy. And with the exhalation and subsequent exhalations, release and surrender all that does not match and all that is holy. Holy with an H or holy with a W, anything that prevents your wholeness, anything that may prevent or block or hinder or delay your holiness, inviting you now to surrender that with the exhalations through the soles of the feet to Gaia Mother Earth to recycle, refresh, restore, make new. Let it go through the pores of your skin. Let it go through the exhalations. Known or unknown, anything that does not match all that is holy, all that keeps you whole, all that is divine wholeness within. Anything that blocks it, known or unknown, has no more power. Just let it be surrendered, willingly released to the nothingness from which it came, evaporated, disintegrated, never again to surface and reappear. No longer can block, no longer can stop you from receiving your highest and greatest good now. Allowing you now space and time to anoint yourself. You can chant it out loud or to yourself. I willingly receive all that is divine. I willingly receive all that is divine. I willingly receive all that is divine. I willingly receive all that is divine, all that is mine. I willingly receive all that is divine. Remind yourself it's right here, it's happening right now. I willingly receive all that is mine. I willingly receive all that is divine. Allow that to wash all over every level of beingness, in the conscious, unconscious, subconscious, all levels of the ethereal, all levels of the physical. And now let's add the sacredness. I am so sacred. Just remind yourself, I am sacred. I am so sacred. I am sacred. I am so sacred. Let these ideas radiate and eradicate all that does not match those. Anything that does not match slips away with ease, with grace. And we add one more. I am holy, holy. Remind yourself, I am holy, holy. I am holy. I am holy, holy. I am holy. I am holy, holy. Just allow for these truths to wash over you, to eradicate anything that does not match all that is divine, sacred, and holy within, known and unknown. Surrender, releasing 100% of all that no longer serves you for your highest and best good. Just like a rinse, it's a spiritual rinse, it's a cleanse. We exhale out together all remnants of anything that remains. Again, we release with our exhalations. We wipe the soles of our feet to Gaia, Mother Earth, bring our awareness and attention.
Just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 My soul is welcome. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome. So is yours. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Yeah, my soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. And it's a beautiful morning, isn't it?
What a hearty welcome. Thank you so much, Al. That was wonderful. And walking up here, I just see these beautiful flowers that we have here today. Take a look at them. They're gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. Well, good morning, everyone. And, and welcome to our spiritual center in Redlands. Thank you to everyone joining us live in our beautiful sanctuary and to those who follow us on Facebook Live and watch remotely on YouTube. My name is Eileen, and it is truly an honor and a privilege to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. We are a New Thought spiritual community and all-inclusive to the spiritual truths from all the world's religions, traditions, and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was developed in the early 20th century by writer and lecturer Dr. Reverend Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into our world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. No matter who you are or where you are on your journey of faith, you are always welcome here. If you are with us for the first time, please raise your hand. All righty. And allow us to greet you properly. Well, I'm greeting all you people who come beautifully every Sunday. We love you so much. We're delighted to have you all with us here today, and a gentle reminder to please silence your cell phones and place them safely away so you may participate more fully in the service. Thank you and welcome.
yourself. Be at peace. 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 When your path seems filled with obstacles and your days seem filled with pain, when it seems that no one's listening to you, when your mission seems impossible and you're blown by winds of change, let that small inner voice come through. You're alright, you're just fine. You are perfect, you're divine. Be at peace. You're all thoughts, you're all things. You're the universal mind. Be at peace. You're the spirit of an eagle. You're the sighing of a dove. Be at peace. At the center of creation, in everlasting love. Other people seem insensitive with their words and attitudes, giving voice to things that you just can't believe. But imagine for a moment that you're walking in their shoes. Bless their path, call it good, let them be. They're all right, they're just fine. They're perfect, they're divine. Be at peace. They're all thoughts, they're all things. They're the universal mind. Be at peace. They're the spirit of an eagle. They're the sighing of a dove. Be at peace. At the center of creation, in everlasting love. In the humdrum, tumble jumbling of our dizzy, busy days, we experience anxieties and doubts. Will they see my imperfections? Will they think that I'm okay? Don't despair, breathe in, breathe out. Say this to yourself. I'm all right, I'm just fine. I'm perfect, I'm divine. I'm all thoughts, I'm all things. I'm the universal mind. I'm the spirit of an eagle. I'm the sighing of a dove. At the center of creation, in everlasting love.
So I invite us to breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhalation, we release and surrender all that does not match, all that is divine. Just let that go, whether it's known or unknown. Again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And this time we release and exhale all that does not match, all that is sacred. Just let it go. Let it go through the soles of your feet back to Gaia Mother Earth to recycle, refresh, restore, repurpose. Let it go through the pores of your skin. Let it go through your exhalations, all that no longer serves us for our highest and best good. Again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And we release and surrender all that does not match all that is holy. Just let that go. If it's preventing wholeness or holiness in any way, I'm inviting you to surrender it, to make yourself lighter, to free yourself now of any burden, of any fear, doubt, or worry, any sense of trepidation, any struggle or strife. Let it go. Release it, surrender it. If it no longer serves you, it's not needed. It's not part of the chant that was in the song. If you want to play that part again, Al, it's up to you. Say to yourself, that part was amazing.
All right, I'm just
Say it to
fine.
yourself.
I'm perfect, I'm divine. I'm all thoughts, I'm all things, I'm the universal mind.
Remind yourself.
I'm the spirit of an eagle, I'm the sighing of a dove. At the center of creation, in everlasting love.
And so I continue this prayer this day, knowing that the Spirit of the living God is here and now in the place, in this place, it's in this space, it's in me, it is in you, it is right where you are, it is right where I am. And if you agree with that, just say, the Spirit is right where I am. Universal intelligence is right where I am. It is from this place of unity, of unification, that I continue this service with the blessing. Receive the blessings that you're here to receive this day. It's all for you. There's nothing to do except for proclaim it and receive it. For you to remove, in Scripture, it's coming to me now from another minister who stood up here. She said, get your bloated nothingness out of your way. I don't like to say that, but she said it, so it came to me. Right? We remove ourselves from ourselves. And this day, what I know that's happening, and I felt it from the meditation, is we're doing a spiritual defragmentation. If you've never seen one on a computer, it may say how many issues have come up. It can be from 0, it can be to in the thousands. Sometimes my computer check has said you have a potential of. So how many do you have this day? I don't know. I don't need to know. All I need to know is that if you have a willingness to allow a spiritual defragmentation, it's going to happen right here and right now. So let's see it together. Allow this scan to happen. And when you're ready, just press the button. Enter. And the defrag is happening. For some of us, it may take to the end of the service. For some of us, it could be automatic and all the green check boxes come up. Fine, 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 fine. And for some of us, it may take a little bit of time to be perfectly aligned, maintained, sustained by the Spirit of the living God that is within each of us. Its use is optional. So I'm inviting everybody within the sound of my voice to use it for any healing. Use it for any demonstration that's for your highest and best good. Use it for any revelation, to receive divine insight, to receive the wisdom of the ages, of all the sages, of all the ancestors that are waiting to come forth, to press down and impress upon you all that is for your spiritual magnificence. Imagine that. For you, just for you individually, for all of us collectively, your spiritual magnificence is at hand. Just say that for myself, for yourself, for myself. My spiritual magnificence is at hand. Is it?
Mm-hmm. Is it?
My spiritual magnificence is at hand. I proclaim it and I receive it. Very good. And now, as we do each Sunday, we remember those who have called our prayer ministries, those who we have in our hearts, see them whole, complete, and perfect. And first say our own names out loud, Brother Mark. Now, everybody you're holding a prayer about this day, Ed, Gabe, Barbara Meeks, Barbara Adams, Adela. See her lungs completely free from any pneumonia. For pneumonia is a made-up idea. It's not a reality in the mind of God or the mind of spirit. See your own selves as disease-free, and the prognosis is eternal life. The prognosis is goodness. The prognosis is grace. The prognosis is mercy. The prognosis is healing, health, and wholeness. The prognosis is divinity. Just remind yourself, I am whole. I am complete. I am perfect. There's nothing missing, needing, nor wanting in me. That is the truth. That's what I know. That's not everything I know. It's what I know in this moment. Okay. So we continue to hold this idea of being at peace. And if you ever want to sing as part of the peace part, you know you can do whatever you want to do on the keys. That idea of being at peace, it must start within ourselves, and then we can offer it to one another, and we can offer it then to the global world. Can you take us there just for a moment?
Be it peace.
Just remind yourself.
Be it peace. Be it peace.
And then we take this peace and combine it in the center of the sanctuary. Let it explode through the rooftop in a non-harmful way. Let it go through the double doors to the entire city. Let it now go and permeate this state. Let it now go through the entirety of the United States. You can't encapsulate peace with a capital P. That's a spiritual truth. It goes through the cosmos. It heads through the mountains, the seas, the stars, the oceans. See it reach those places in need of peace now. See peace prevail as the highest attitude for all world leaders to just change minds and policy positions toward, for, and about peace now. No explanations required. Let peace have the final full sway in, through, and as every city, village, and town in Ukraine, north to south, east to west. See peace in Gaza, Palestine, Israel. See peace everywhere, Sudan, where people are literally starving. See humanitarian aid and supplies reach those places in most critical need. See genocide stop in Armenia and other places. That it's all happening even now. History repeating itself over and over and over until enough people are at this level that is so high that the highest idea of peace takes into itself like a tidal wave all the lower frequencies and vibrations. Peace takes that into itself. See that happening right here and right now. See this place as a beacon of love, of light, of peace.
Be it peace. Be it peace.
And so we bless our Ed as he's celebrating his birthday this day. We bless each person within the sound of my voice celebrating whatever you're celebrating, including life, including health, including your joy. Audrey's birthday as well. We're celebrating that. For Audrey is a blessing. In the center for I can't say how many years. Audrey can tell you later. More than 40. And so I bless this service. I allow it to continue unfold with ease, with grace, with joy, with the sense of play. Knowing that all people who have found this recording are blessed and a blessing, that there's no mistake in spirit. I'm going to call forth for all crooked pathways to be made straight. I just know that there's only good and very good happening right here, right now. I let it be. Nothing can prevent it. And I proclaim my word to the law of life, indeed knowing it is fulfilled, indeed knowing it is done. And thank you so much, Al, for the magnificent music always. We let it be, and I invite you to say together with me, And so it is. Ashe. And as Rosemary says, ho. All right, now we have our board member, Eileen, who's going to do whatever Eileen wants to do.
Whatever Eileen does.
In the microphone.
See, I use this occasionally when I want to maintain my perpendicular. It usually helps. My good friend Larry, who used to use one of these occasionally, always would say, I don't need it. It ain't a crutch. I need it. That's what it was. Well, tomorrow is Memorial Day. And tomorrow we honor those incredible people, those brave souls that gave their all for this country. And there are many ways to acknowledge that, but this man said it best. It's so beautiful. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Abraham Lincoln, November 19th, 1863. Mark has given me another reading, which is very lovely, and it's very tiny. And in his infinite wisdom, he has given me this, if I need it, and I think I do. So here we go, and this is beautiful. Wisdom dissolves ignorance. God, good, is the original cause of me. This cause created a perfect being when it created me. With wondrous clarity, this great truth is emerging into my consciousness, demanding recognition. All my doubts, fears, frustrations, inhibitions, and limitations have been acquired by me. They have been foisted upon me. In my ignorance, I created them. They are something I have added. They are falsehoods I have learned. I have taught myself untruths. I now engage myself in unlearning falsehoods. This is easy. Only good is true. So I easily separate and discard the false from my consciousness. Knowing the nothingness of evil, I can never again be frightened or fooled by it. No knowledge that anything is untrue dissolves my belief in it. I rejoice that my ignorant beliefs have been shown for what they really are. I quietly unshackle myself from them. I am free. Great is my gratitude. Inexpressible my joy. I step forth into a path of endless expansion and limitless attainment. Madeline Wilms. Thank you.
Can you say the year that it was written?
The year that this was written?
Yeah, it's in there.
It is written here. Oh, bless her heart. Madeline Wilms, May 1958. There we go. Thank you.
Oh, the games people play now, every night and every day now, never meaning what they say now, never saying what they mean. No, no, while they while away the hours in their ivory towers, till they're covered up with flowers in the back of a black limousine. Oh no, la da da da, la da 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 da. Talking about you and me and the games people play. Oh, people walking up to you, singing glory, hallelujah, trying to sock it to ya. Oh no, in the name of the Lord, amen. They're gonna teach you how to meditate, read your horoscope and cheat your fate, how to find the love instead of hate. Well, come on, get on board. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about you and me and the games people play. Whoa. So look around and tell me what you see. What's happening to you and me? God grant me the serenity to just remember who I am. Oh, 'cause you're giving up your sanity for your pride and your vanity. Turn your back on humanity, 'cause you don't give up. No, no. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Talking about you and me and the games people play. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Talking about you and me and the games people play. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable, multi-talented Al Yankee. All right, what a blessing it is to have you here, Al. Thank you so much. So good morning, everybody. You ready to speak your truth? That's the topic for the day. I think we do it a lot here, don't we? Yes. What is it? And everybody has, so this is good. I'm glad you're laughing, Holly. Don't leave, because this is for you too. You can't leave, because until I say this part. So speaking your truth, what's coming up when I say that? Because this is my pulpit for the future right here. Yes. What resonates in my heart? Speaking my truth or speaking your truth. Which one is it? It's the same. Speaking my truth, speaking your truth. Your truth. Sir. Oh, you have it prepared. Statement. Oh, my goodness. You can leave in a sec, Holly. I just want to say one thing.
Well, as usually is my want because of my past profession, I looked at the program. I looked at the program and did some study about what you were going to talk about so I could understand what you're saying. And there was several things that came up in my research that hit me right here in my heart. So I said, well, there's something, God's saying something right there. So the very first one is, yeah, well, I'm trying not to stutter. Truth is not something we create, it is something we discover. Truth is not something we create, it is something we discover. So I had to ponder that one for a few minutes. And what came to me is that I'm still here. I got lessons to learn. I haven't learned it yet, all yet. So my truth is maybe yet to be discovered. I don't know. But when I'm gone, it won't be. Second one is truth and God are found in the same place, in the silence. So I have truth and God are found in the same place, in the silence. The next one, we should speak our word with conviction and absolute faith. We should speak our truth with conviction and absolute faith. And the last one, the one that I like the best, say your truth kindly, but fully, completely. Live your truth gently, but totally and consistently. Say your truth kindly, but fully and completely. Live your truth gently, but totally and consistently.
$1. So the ushers are now coming forth. That was the easiest Sunday I ever had. Thank you for that. And so this idea, so I'm going to take a risk, and then Holly, this is a part I want to say, and then you can, if you have to sneak out, you can. So, you know how I percolate with this, right? When we do the topics, sometimes it comes to me, like in meditation, it came to me that what we do here is a spiritual defragmentation. We do it every Sunday. But it was very, very clear for today that we're checking in with ourselves, and we're seeing how many issues or potential issues. It comes up right on your computer screen. It can come up right in our consciousness. And then, are we willing to hit the button to resolve those, to eliminate those? Right? I'm not going to call it a virus, but sometimes they say, right, a potential virus, you have these, whatever on your computer. I don't like thinking of that image for people, but let's just say for the computer, we're translating that now. We do spiritual defragmentation here to find the truth. Now, this is a part that I want to say because I think it could be, people might want to get up and walk out, or they might want to just be picketing this place, and they say, right? I don't think it has anything to do, everything you read, I was testing it from my theory. I don't think it has anything to do with our opinion. So just follow. Like, I'm not saying your opinions are not valid. But the talk title today is not Speak My Opinions. Right? It's not Speak My Opinion, Speak Your Opinion. I think our opinions are valid. It's Speak Your Truth. Speak your truth. Now, when I see truth, I see it with a capital T. And I see the capital T being all the truths that should be able to be aligned through all the great teachings of all the great world religions. And it should be so powerful that an opinion couldn't harm it. Does that make sense? Like when we align with peace, that is not an opinion. But our energy for peace that's aligned with spiritual peace, the peace that passes human understanding, the peace that could be made and should be made, and I want to see made manifest right here, right now on earth, and in all places on earth, that comes from the spiritual truth, which cannot be, it doesn't care about our opinion. Nothing in spirit cares about our opinions. I'm not saying your opinions are not wonderful. I didn't say that. I'm not saying your opinions shouldn't be shared with others. But when I'm speaking today, and when you spoke, Ed, and you gave those 4 points, that's a sermon in itself. You know, I probably will ask for your paper to come up here, and I'll read them again I'll summarize them for you. Or you can. I like it better when you do it. So you can work your way up here before I'm done, and we'll just go through it again at the end. Is that okay? Because those, in a nutshell, is what speaking your truth is. Now, of course, I was prepared. Of course, I brought more things to share, and I'm going to do some of those right now. I'll try to go kind of rapid fire on some. But I want you to know when you speak your word and you speak your truth, and it's aligned with spiritual truth, it has power. It will have its full sway. And where Ed said that you find it is in the silence. If we can get all whipped up by something into a frenzy, I don't think it's going to end up being a spiritual truth. It's our humanness. It's our energy. It's our buttons, our triggers. It might be upsetting a boundary that we've set. And I want you to know that this little place, our little center in Redlands, has been here 70 plus years, is making an impact in the people in Ukraine. Because, Gilman, of what you chose from your heart. And so thank you for that. When they send the prayer requests here, I want you to know that we send back to them a full written treatment that they send to the people making the prayer requests. Then they share it. So it's been shared, like in hospital wards where their wounded warriors are recovering. They sent an email back that says they've made it. They were being sent through Poland to Germany for treatments. It makes a huge difference. I'm just going to, and because it's speaking your truth, this is their truth back to us. And it makes me so emotional that I'm just going to share a little bit of it with you. Okay, here we go. We all thank you for your individual prayers that help us to be in harmony and health. Your prayers have miraculous power and fill us with life-giving energy. We thank your congregation for prayers. Your prayers help us to realize that we are all one, and they spelled out capital O-N-E. Your prayers help us to realize that we are all one and live in a divine space filled with love and light. Volodya and our other heroes will soon be sent to Germany for treatment. Vladimir will undergo bone augmentation in his elbow. Vladimir's missing 6 centimeters on the bone. His leg is better. He and the other heroes have a long road ahead. They cannot sit. Volodya prayer request. Easy movement on the road to Germany. Successful bone growth with love and gratitude. That's from Olga. So the newest email that came, and I'll bring it next week, is that they made it. They made it on their journey. They're making it successfully. So I want you to hear and know that it's not just what we say, it's what we write, it's what we send, and then they share it too. And I think that's powerful, do you? So to me, that's the truth that was being defined. When we speak our word, if it's just an opinion, I don't think it matters that much. It matters. I'm not saying like if you're the person that you want to try to convert all the other people to your opinion, that's okay too. But it's not going to work in a place that wants to just hear your spiritual truth. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to hear your spiritual truth. I want to hear what you believe to be true in your soul. I want to see if I can be with all that. It's not that I don't want to hear and know all the other things about you. That's not what I'm saying. But it really resonated with me today that when I use the words and when we use the words together, speak your truth, we're speaking of spiritual truths. So a few other things, and then I think we got most of the message already. It's long. It's the glossary of science of mind about what truth is. It's the reason, cause, and power in through everything. It is birthless, deathless, changeless, complete, perfect, whole, self-existent, causeless, almighty, God, spirit, law, mind, intelligence, and anything and everything that implies reality. By a process of axiomatic reasoning, we arrive at the conclusion that spirit knows nothing outside itself. The truth is that which is, and being that which is, it must be infinite and all. Being infinite or all, the truth can have nothing outside itself other than itself, or unlike itself, by which to divide itself. Consequently, the spirit is indivisible, changeless, and complete within itself. Itself is all that it is, both cause and effect, the Alpha and the Omega. I see an affirmation in here that maybe we could do. Let's see. See how you like this one. Being infinite or all. Let's see if you want to say it. Being infinite or all, the truth can have nothing outside itself. Nothing unlike itself. Spirit is indivisible, changeless, and complete within itself. And then if you really got that at all and you want to say it for yourself, my spirit is indivisible with truth. It is changeless and complete within itself. Very good. And I pulled a post from something called Raging Rhetoric. It was on Facebook from May 1st. It was hilarious. But it's not a hilarious post. The name of the group, I think, is hilarious. The post, I thought, was brilliant. Do you mind if I share it? It goes like this. So, and I think it has to do with this idea of how we can be brave enough to speak our truth. It says, to me, this was the solution. Having a healed enough nervous system so that you don't lose yourself each time someone disregards you. It's not done yet, but I want to go back to that. Having a healed enough nervous system so that you don't lose yourself each time someone disregards you, dislikes you, or tries to invalidate you. That is true peace. Choosing to stand in your authenticity without the urge to prove or change any opinions of you is where your power lies. Can you feel that at all? I thought that was a spiritual truth. Do you agree? Do I need to repeat it, or did you all get it? Everybody got it. All right, so now in the Science of Mind text, there are these brilliant sections, and if anybody wants to take pictures of any of the notes, bring your cell phone up, we'll get them. And they're called Meditations for Self-Help. They're magnificent. They have all different categories. And they start in the page 500s of the Science of Mind. I pulled some of them. I'm going to read them kind of fast because I want you to see if you could keep up. This one is called The Power of the Word. The Word is a mighty power, and that word is me, in me, through me now. My word is one with the all good and cannot fail to accomplish the desired ends. My word goes forth with power unto everything that I do, say, or think. The word is my power by day and by night. I will speak that word and trust in the great law of life to fulfill it. And the affirmation, I speak the word in full confidence. And we could change it to I speak my word in full confidence. Let's say it together. I speak my word in full confidence. Now you can probably tell that I love vintage things. And that's my most favorite vintage things, other than clothes, jewelry, cars, is the writings of Science of Mind people. Like, did you hear the one from 1958? Because I think the way that Science of Mind is taught obviously evolved. But I really think that if you really want to have a slap in the face of what spiritual truth is, check out vintage writings of Science of Mind. To me, it's the most powerful, it's the most direct, it's the most magnificent. And if I might do it another time, take the entire reading that was done by Eileen today, the person that wrote it from 1958, it was full of affirmations, it was full of simplicity and wisdom. Did you feel that? Yeah, so you can take pictures of it with your cell if you want. I was so moved by it. And anytime I see a vintage piece, I love it. You can also go and you can Google search and see YouTube video of Holmes and Holmes' own voice from the radio shows that Holmes did. They're magnificent. You can also go back and see all the things we've done here for the last 10 years. Many of them are still on our YouTube channel or other places. And during the time where we weren't meeting in person, we had Wisdom of the Ages. And we had clips from Holmes' radio show that we played on the Jumbotrons. Isn't that magnificent? In Holmes' own voice. So I think we'll research that and bring that back 1 or 2 times this next month. I just want you to feel that. Also, I want to really appreciate Ed Dollar for being prepared for today. And I consider Wisdom of the Ages, is anybody who has that, if you're moved that and you write it down, come here. And if you want to be on camera, I'll give you the mic and speak what's in your heart. So I'm going to have you come up pretty soon. You want to make your way, but safely. Let's get you safely up to the front. So another one of these meditations, is it okay if I keep going with a couple more? So this is also from the same page 545. It's called The Unassailable Truth and the Irresistible Word. Isn't that beautiful? The unassailable truth and the irresistible word. Are you ready to take it in? The truth within me is unassailable, and the power of the word is irresistible. Couldn't you imagine if we walk into the next time I go to a family event, I'm going to say, hey, the power of my word is irresistible. I think they would laugh at me. And am I strong enough or brave enough to walk in with that kind of confidence? Are you? Say it again. Likely not. Maybe so. I mean, I was telling you all the stories about that. That's a whole nother sermon. But isn't that amazing if we could know that the words that we have within us are irresistible? Let's think that. Let's say that out loud. My word. It's irresistible. Is it? Okay. I can even now feel that my word has gone forth with power and reality, and that it will accomplish that purpose for which it was created. Limitless in its power and wonderful are its works. It can be nothing less than the Almighty working in and through me. Is it? So you can say, it is the Almighty working in and through me. Let's see, I have one or two more. This is from page 541. It's called The Voice of Truth. The voice of truth speaks to me and through me. The voice of truth guides me and keeps me on the path of the perfect day. I will listen to the inner voice, and it will tell me what to do in the hour of need. I shall be told everything that I ought to know when the time of need arrives, and I shall not be misled. The voice of truth cannot lie, but always speaks to me from on high. Nothing enters but this voice, for it is the voice of God. And the affirmation is, God speaks to me. Isn't that beautiful? Now, some of that sounded like Muhammad Ali, right? In the, it was like, floats like a butterfly, sting like a bee, something like that. Listen to this part. Let's say it as an affirmation if you like it. The voice of truth cannot lie, but always speaks to me from on high. Isn't that beautiful? Do you like that one? I kind of like that one. Yeah. Here's another one. It's called The Witness of Truth. There's a witness within me who knows the truth and who will not let me enter into falsehood. My inner guide keeps me on the pathway of life and directs me at all times to that which is right and to that which is best. I shall never be without this witness of the Spirit, for I believe in it and accept it as the great companion of the soul. And the affirmation is, the Spirit within me is perfect now. Can we say that together? The Spirit within me is perfect now. Let's do that check. Let's take a minute and do the defragmentation again. And if we've already done it once, don't be afraid or don't be scared. It always works. So run the defrag again. See if there's anything blocking, hindering, deferring, denying, or delaying your highest expression for you to speak your word in truth, speak your truth, speak it with power. And what I'm going to say is that anything and everything that is heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed, your highest expression, for your highest good, for your spiritual magnificence, for the divine wisdom that's your birthright, it has no more power. Just see it disintegrated, see it eliminated, see it defragmented back to the nothingness from which it came. See, all the green boxes checking. You may see a green box working, and it may tell you how long it'll take to complete. Usually it's completed sooner than the warning on the screen. Can you receive that for yourself? A spiritual defragmentation this day. I'm seeing a lot of green lights and check boxes. That feels so good. Does it feel good to you? I'm going to let that be so. Are you? And so it is. Ed, come on up. We're going to have 2 closings, and then Al, you want to work your way? We may be done unless Al has more. Come on up, be careful of that. Let's just do this. I'll hold it for you. You got the mic?
Mark, I wanted to explain to you the reason why I do this stuff is that I absolutely love your talks.
Thank you.
And I want to get the most out of them.
Thank you.
And so when I do this and do it with you, in my brain, it makes a lot of sense.
Thank you for that.
The first one is, truth is not something we create, it is something we discover.
Let's say it as an affirmation. Truth is not something we create. It's something we discover. It's something we uncover. It's something we allow.
The second one is, truth and God are found in the same place, in the silence.
Let's say it together. In the silence, truth and God are found. And you substitute whatever works for you in that. In the silence, truth and universal intelligence are found. In the silence, truth and God are found.
The next, we should speak our word with conviction and absolute truth.
Absolute faith. And I like that he said truth too. You ready? We should speak. Or let's change it. I speak my word with conviction and absolute faith. And then Al says,
Do you?
again, I speak my word with conviction and absolute faith.
And the last one is, say your truth kindly but fully and completely. Live your faith, live your truth gently but totally and consistently.
Very good. So let's try to see what that one's like. This one's hard for me. I say my truth as kindly as possible and fully and completely.
Do you?
I live my truth gently and totally and consistently. Thank you, preacher.
Thank you, sir. By the way, I am a reverend.
He said, by the way, say it again.
I am a reverend.
All right, we're hiring. You better be careful, because when you speak your truth with power and conviction, you're going to get a date. So give me a date, and you're on the calendar. You're already ordained. Well, then you're ahead of me, so let's go. We got a lot of Sundays. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ed Dollar, are you okay making it up there? All right, and then I'm going to close from here with a last meditation from Science of Mind. It was on page 512. And I love the way it's written. It says, "Oh, for a tongue to express." You ready? Let me do it. Oh, for a tongue to express. I'll just read it. I don't think we'll do affirmations yet. Let's just see how it goes. Oh, for a tongue to express the wonders which the thought reveals. Oh, for some word to comprehend the boundless idea. Would that some voice were sweet enough to sound the harmony of life. But within, in that vast realm of thought, where the soul meets God, the Spirit knows. I will listen for that voice, and it will tell me of life, of love, and unity. And the affirmation is, speak to me, Spirit. So I'm going to take a couple more affirmations, and then we're complete. You ready to go with me on this? Where my soul meets God, the Spirit knows. Where my soul meets God, the Spirit knows. I will listen for that voice, and it will tell me of life. It will tell me of love. It will tell me of unity. Speak to me, Spirit. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you, Al. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ordained preacher, Mr. Ed Dollar. We appreciate you. That was beautiful.
Look around, tell me what you see. What's happening to you and me? God grant me the serenity to just remember who I am.
Now it's time for the offering. So I want to invite all of you to be even bolder, greater givers and receivers. David, did you want to tell us about the fundraising effort for the... yeah, here's the mic.
Okay. So we do have a box there. We are at 400 now of 500, which is really good. I believe we have someone who's going to step up and help us fill the gap, but anything you can do to help will ease that burden on the person who wants to step up. And I really like this, and I want to keep doing this with specific things. But that's what I really feel. Thanks.
Okay, thank you for speaking your truth, David. So the thing is this, like if somebody took over the general fund is something that we're giving to, right? So let's see it magnify, multiply, and then you may see specific things. And it's funny because you're so powerful that the first thing that we thought we were going to do is landscape, and somebody already got you. Then we got the what's needed in IT and music, and we're just right at the cusp and the edge. So if you can give, know that there's tons of things. If you want to know specific line items, see Audrey. Audrey is a wealth of knowledge, our treasurer. And then you can claim one of those. You can adopt one of those categories of AP if you want, and just do your extra tithe toward that. Just label it every week. Audrey will make sure it goes in the correct account. Does that sound fair? Mm-hmm. So we take our tithes and our gifts and our offerings, we see them blessed and multiplied, magnified. I don't think we can outgive Spirit. I don't think we can outgive God, and we can try. Know that the same portal from which we give is the same portal from which we receive. And we want to be generous givers, and we also really want to be generous receivers. So we can say this affirmation if you agree. From the love of pure Spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
Thank you for giving. Thank you for receiving. And thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for believing. And thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing, and you are the vessel of that love. So thank you for caring, and bless you for your sharing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who.
And so I invite the congregation to outstretch our hands toward the offering received. If you're watching remotely, it's your time to give. Just let us know from where you're giving, how you're giving, if you're enjoying the service. And we're inviting 380 people or more to give at least $10 a month, or I say $10 a week. My accounting people say $10 a month or more on a regular basis. Can you see it? Can you feel it? And we proclaim it together by saying, and so it is. Amen. And the next individual giving, so you can prepare, is going to be for music and our music team. It'll be for next week in the box, music and our music team. So we can bring back the Mac Attack on drums and things like that. We have the more fuller dream band. Yeah. Al, you are magnificent. I always appreciate you. Everyone does. Does everybody appreciate Al?
Salud.
Does everybody appreciate our music director, Mr. Gilman Carver? Let me tell you, in the 25 or more years of service in many centers, a center our size, most of them no longer have live music. I couldn't imagine trying to do what we do without you. So thank you, and thank you, Gilman. Thank you. And the world thanks you. The world. You took us like global with your you speaking your truth, you speaking your word. You made it happen. And they don't believe me when I tell them. I said it's Gilman's idea, but I tell them every time. So thank you guys so much. I love you guys and I appreciate you. All right. And then is it just time for the announcements? Let's go. When Eileen's ready, your announcements are there. You need help to get there? You good? Okay, everybody standing up.
Tonight, 4 to 6 p.m., join Brother Mark for a deeper conversation on Zoom. All donations go to our general fund. There is a Zoom link available, so make sure you get that. And you can join Mark tonight, Brother Mark. We'll leave it up, 6 to 8. Yeah, we'll leave those up. Okay, there we are. Our next Metaphysical Fair and Shopping Bazaar is Saturday, June 7th, 11 to 4 p.m. I would like to have some volunteers. I need a few people. Thank you. Thank you, Peggy. That's wonderful. Audrey, thank you. Fantastic. Jean, did you raise your hand? Woo! What a day. What a day. And Barbara Adams is also going to join us there. So that will help us get through another, and this is a bigger and better fair. And I'm telling you, we've got a vendor here who's got, she needed 8 feet by 6 feet, she said, to get all of her stuff here. So it is incredible. And we've got some good readers and a lot of good, yes, Peggy? Yes, oh yes, yeah, we'll be setting it up Friday. Of course I need help on Friday. And believe it or not, it goes really quite fast. So, you'd think we don't have to spend 5 or 6 hours here moving chairs. It's about 2 hours, and we've got the chairs off to the side, we've got the tables in their appropriate places for and the time. I think, does that mean go faster? Oh, usually that means go faster when I'm talking. It is from 11 to 4 p.m. on Saturday. And on Friday, let's make it at 2 p.m. here. All right? All right. Fantastic. Oh, boy, I'm so grateful for all of you. We wish our board president, our beloved Ed Torres, a very happy birthday today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
And Audrey.
Happy birthday,
Audrey and
Ed. Happy birthday to you.
Audrey, is your birthday here in May? All right. Oh, fantastic.
Today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Happy birthday to all.
Happy birthday.
Audrey, Rick, and Ed.
And Phil?
I think speaking of birthdays, I've been asked to update the contact sheet and get your birthday. You don't need your year, but you can come around and get your
See, Phil, if you want to go public with your birthday, not the year.
day, but we don't need the year.
That will be wonderful. Everybody, come on, fess up. When were you born? Come on. Like I say, Audrey is our board treasurer, and that is an incredible position to have to fill for the many years that she has done it so beautifully and successfully. I don't know where we'd be without Audrey. Thank you, Audrey. Is Reverend Nathan's not here right now, is he? Okay. You are invited to rise for the closing song. The ushers, we're going to open the door, and we do have some snacks back there, and we are going to socialize, and it's all good. There you go.
Grab those shakers. Or shake what you got. That's it. I used to think I'd always be alone, separate, misunderstood. I spent my days in quiet desperation, but on the outside, things looked good. Then I discovered the error of my thinking, the lies, the baseball, my fears. So simple that it turned my world around. Oh, why did it take so many years? Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. looks like. No separation, no matter what they say. No separation except what I imagine. And I imagine separations has gone away. There's no separation, just my imagination. Now I am walking with my eyes